Have you ever been frustrated with the cost of living? Maybe you thought it would be great if the house prices and rents could just be more affordable. Well, what if I told you there was a way to not only lower your cost of living, but that you could actually live completely for free? What's up, guys? It's James Allen, the out-of-state investor, and this is exactly what I'm going to talk about in today's video. How you can live for free by house hacking and never have to pay rent or mortgage payments ever again. But before I break this down, go ahead and smash that like button and click the subscribe button along with the notification bell next to it so that you can get notified for future videos like this one. With that said, let's get started. So what is house hacking and how can you live for free? Well, house hacking is when you purchase a 2 to 4 unit property. This would be your duplex, triplex, or fourplex. You live in one of the units and you rent out the others. And when you do this correctly, you should make enough money from the rents of the other units to cover the entire mortgage payment along with all the other expenses that go along with it so that you can live for free. Now, you will need some capital to get started on this, just like you would if you were buying a regular single family house. But the good news is that you can still purchase a 2 to 4 unit property with as little as a 3.5% down payment. And what's really cool is that you can actually count 75% of the rental income towards qualifying you as a buyer and in turn giving you a higher purchase price limit. So in other words, you may only qualify for a $300,000 single family house based on your income, but with a multifamily, you may end up qualifying for a $450,000 or even $500,000 property since you can count the rental income towards your qualification. So what I want to do now is I want to show you a real life example of a multifamily property that was just on the market in Knoxville, Tennessee, and that's the market that I invest in. This was a duplex at $140,000. Each unit's a 2-bed, 1-bath at about 1,100 square feet. I reckon in decent condition you could probably rent those units at about roughly $800 a month. Let's assume that you had enough to put down a 20% down payment on the house, and currently the going interest rate for owner occupied is about 4.3%. This means if you bought the property, your mortgage payment every month would be $554, taxes would be about $77, insurance about another $49, and other expenses such as repairs, vacancy, and other things like that would come out to about another $150. That puts your total expenses at about $830 a month. So now you're paying $30 a month to live there. That's also assuming you paid full price for the house. But even if you did, when you factor other things like the equity you gain over the long run and the tax benefits of ownership such as depreciation and mortgage interest deduction, you're more than making up for that $30 a month now to the point where you're actually getting paid to live in that house. But don't take my word for it. Let's take a look at exactly what I'm talking about. If we look at an amortization schedule, you'll see that you're mostly paying off interest first, but you'll still pay off about $153 on the first month towards the principal amount. But of course it gets better over the long run, and over the span of 30 years, it will average out to an extra $311 a month in your pocket just from the equity built up of your tenant paying down your mortgage. And of course, having the tax benefits and appreciation on top of that just make it even sweeter. The other cool bonus about this hack is even if you purchase with a 3.5% down payment, saying you're going to occupy the property, you actually only have to live in it for just 12 months. And then you can move out of it and hold onto it as a rental property while house hacking another property doing the same thing. The last thing I would mention is that when you're looking at multifamily properties to buy, try to look for properties with a value add element. This could include new flooring, kitchen, bathroom, paint, other cosmetic things like that, which can really drive rents higher and give you a higher quality tenant. If you're worried about having the money to cover the cost of your renovations, well, there's a solution for that too. The FHA 203K loan offers you the opportunity to purchase a property that's in need of renovations and then add that cost of renovations into your mortgage payment so that you don't have to pay out of pocket for those costs. This will of course raise your monthly payments a bit, but if done correctly, you'll end up raising rents a lot higher than the amount your mortgage payments went up. Plus, it saves you from having to pull more capital out of your pockets. In conclusion, house hacking has many benefits and it can honestly be a great opportunity to get started in real estate investing with little money out of pocket. As always, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm putting out new videos every Friday, so make sure to stay tuned and subscribe to the channel. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and smash that like button and comment down below to give me your feedback. I'm also open to any new video ideas if you guys have any. Aside from that, make sure to stay up to date with me on Instagram at the Out of State Investor. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.